Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate the enemy base, activate the self-destruct, and escape. Good luck.
We start off in a hangar. I've given no written explanations of where to go. Everything's pretty clear. We're using red and green lights to kind of direct the player. We try to introduce the player very, very slowly, I say very slowly, into learning, so there's no clear indication of what to do except these simple little things like there was a bar that if he walks through he gets damaged, but there's some health. We also learn we can turn things on and off with switches and how to pick things up. In here we learn maybe about checkpoints. There is a forced learn for checkpoints soon, and once again we're just reinforcing that green means we can go there and red means we can potentially turn it on or off, or danger. So we're introduced to moving lasers here, a switch that unlocks the door, and onto the next room. So this next room, it's quite clear I think where we need to go. Once again there's just a green blob there, so we follow it up in the elevator. We make our way across. These are easy to understand and need no explanation. This needs a double jump here. Okay, so here's where the forced learning for checkpoints is, because you have to go onto that checkpoint to proceed. Got 2 more pickups. And here's a dark room. We need to use the Q key to turn on our flashlight, but that uses up energy. That's why I'm not doing it straight away here. Although we have plenty of energy in this room. I think my issue here was that I ran out of energy, and so I killed myself and had to respawn. I cut that bit out there, because when you respawn it gives you back all of your health and energy. So yeah, we can just destroy the lasers and run through. This is my favourite room. It's the furnace room, and we're introduced to AI robots who will shoot you and kill you. Best thing to do here is to just wait for him to turn his back on you. There are those grates which turn up and down to the left and right, but they're more sort of a trap because he will still see you while you're standing on them. You can just bolt past him. You can destroy the robots, but it takes a little bit more firepower, and we don't really have that much at this point in the game. Here we have to navigate quite carefully. Eventually though, round about here, I think it's best that we destroy, and there's one each side matching, because those center ones that are moving get faster and faster. Here in this room we've got 2 more robots, and I hope that I'm making these things harder and harder as we go along. It's a random switch you have to push there. Well, it's not random, there is a specific switch that we have to push to make it happen.
No health.
Once again, it's better to go down the left or right side here and just destroy the switches. This is why I was conserving my ammo earlier. And we do have a flamethrower which we'll use in a second. In this room there's 3 robots, 1 standing guard and the other 2 are patrolling down below. So this is where we first destroy a robot. They can take quite a few hits. Much easier to destroy them with a flamethrower, which I do now. as the flamethrower does continuous damage as it ignites the area around it. And then in here there's 2 door switches we need to click. So it's best that you press them all. I know which ones they are, but... So I'm just loading up on everything, as I will try to make use of some of this in the following sequence, as we're going to destroy the base with a timer. To get past these, best just to destroy them as we're loaded up with everything now. So here is our big do not push button. And now we're in a countdown for a minute. Those explosions on the walls don't harm the player at all, they're just there to cause panic. And here we have our laser tunnels, which are quite spinny. If we just wanted to pretty much run through, at the very end you've got these crazy tight lasers which rotate, and you're going to get hit by them, generally. You've just seen them there. And then we end up back at the beginning, through that door we couldn't open at the start. And then we get back to our ship for the end cutscene. There we have it. Easy.